probably not a person alive who doesn't deal with some form of peer pressure. I grew up in the 80s and as an effeminate guy struggling with same-sex desires. So if that doesn't equal peer pressure, I don't know what does. People could tell that I did not feel comfortable in my own skin. Being gay was definitely not okay or cool in those days. And while I never lived a gay lifestyle, I definitely struggled with those issues and definitely did not see myself as a strong male who was manifesting masculinity. So I had peer pressure, I felt like, from every direction. I did not fit in with the guys, I did not fit in with the girls. I didn't fit in with myself. It was a miserable experience trying to find myself in the world and in community. And so I was the victim of mockery, ridicule, and what happened to me is I compromised. I was trying so hard to fit in with my peers. It was anything I could do to tweak myself so that I wouldn't be mocked or ridiculed. And what eventually happened is the devil overplayed his hand because I got so beat down, so hypersensitive of what anybody out there might think about me that I couldn't take it anymore. And over years of that, finally, it just became the type of deal. It's like, you're gonna think whatever you're gonna think. I have to live according to my convictions. I have to live according to what God is doing in me, what I feel like God is leading me to do. And this was a whole long journey in my life of finding freedom from those same-sex desires. But the point is, the peer pressure was not it was helpful in that I overdosed until where I got to where, who cares what you think? But it doesn't work to give in to peer pressure. When I give in to peer pressure, I'm saying, I'm going to not actually manifest myself anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and go with what popular opinion wants me to be rather than what I feel convicted to be. It's not a powerful place. It's actually a very weak posture. And I'm so grateful that God has such a unique destiny for each of us that we don't need to be what everybody else wants us to be. We actually just need to find out who He says we are and be that great guns. And think of any movie you've ever paid to go see where the main character was someone who just blended in. I doubt you're going to think of one because that's not what we're interested in. That's not what resonates in people's hearts. What resonates in people's hearts is people who are manifesting themselves, changing the world, living with conviction. And so I just charge you today, find yours. Even start with either something you love or something you hate, and don't compromise. And certainly in the area of sexuality, realize you are paying a price to do what God says is best for you that's going to pay off forever. All the rest of your life. You may not have the same friends, but you will have the same you that you have to live with. And you will have one spouse for the rest of your life in Jesus' name. You will. And so bending into the popular opinion or to what the people that are near you happen to be saying in the moment, not a good long-term outlook for your life. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. You may not get it perfect, but if you will stay to His voice and your voice and live out of that, you will be a much more fulfilled individual and you will change the world.